After 2 years of overwhelming pressure from our subscribers, we have heeded their call and we've come back to preach the gospel and the doctrine of food science as it is. Please share, subscribe, like, and enjoy the content while you're watching it, while we marinate you with facts. Now, without wasting your time, the real reason why actually food expires is because of the water activity. Now, we must be wondering, what is water activity? In simplest of terms, water activity is basically water that is available for a chemical reaction to occur. But in academic terms, it's basically the ratio of the vapor pressure of water that is within a substance over that of pure water at the same temperature. Now, what does water activity do in terms of food? Water activity is necessary to allow microbial growth. Let's say it's above 0.5 or it's above 0.8. Microorganisms, they need a medium, and water allows the enzymes to actually digest, to do all those anabolic, catabolic reactions or metabolic reactions that they actually require to actually survive. In turn, they actually produce toxins that end up affecting the food, causing it to smell funny or to look funny over time. So therefore, you get the first thing of how water activity actually makes food expire. Water activity is measured on a scale of 0 to 1. So when it's at 1, it's basically pure water. When it's at 0, it's basically dry to a point where there's no water. Now, microorganism growth grows above 0.5, and 0.8 upwards, bacteria actually grows. Water activity, or the ratio of water activity, can actually help us understand what type of a microorganism that is growing there, whether it's a gram negative, gram positive bacteria, yeast, or mold, based on that particular ratio of water activity. Now, moving forward, understanding water activity as well also allows us to do shelf life studies to actually extend a particular product's shelf life, or actually, yeah, to actually extend a particular product. What is this shelf life? Uh, by either salting, sugaring, or dehumidifying or drying such particular types of products, such as like your dried fruits, to prevent the water activity, which actually makes the particular food product prone to bacteria. Now, water activity alone does not kill bacteria, or is not enough to actually allow bacteria or any other microorganism to actually do the breaking down. There is another factor that is required here, is the microorganism. If you do your job well and you actually seal your products tight to a point where you know that it's completely sterilized, to a point where at the point when you seal it, there was no any microorganism within that particular food product, then you basically won't have to face this issue. However, again, water activity is not the only factor that affects or that causes your food product to actually expire or have a shorter lifespan. There is another factor that is also called lipid oxidation. And lipid oxidation does not really care much about the water activity. Basically, the chemical reaction does happen because of the presence of lipid or fats that eventually break down within a particular food product over time. In our next video, we'll be discussing exactly that. What is lipid oxidation and how does it affect our food system or our food products or anything of that particular sort? See you next in the next video when we discuss lipid oxidations and stuff like that. And also remember, please like, share, and subscribe. I mean, we just came back from resurrecting. I mean, we just resurrected this channel. The best thing that you can do is to support. Cheerios.